Welcome back to the Saints franchise, everybody. Today, New Orleans looks to snap a 2-game losing streak to get back above 500 as they take on the Washington Commanders. Last episode's overtime loss was really frustrating, and we are going to see some new things defensively for a unit that hasn't really graded out well in any category other than getting some timely turnovers and sacks at times. We have some things to work on right now with the offensive line coming off their worst game of the year in pass protection, the defense continuing to struggle, giving up one of the highest points per game marks in the NFL. But we have some positivity as well, as Kendre Miller has done a really good job in replacing Alvin Kamara with back-to-back 100-yard games. Today is Miller's breakout opportunity. All we need is for him to do what he's done in the last 2 matchups. Another thing we have to work on this week is let's hopefully not allow a 200-yard rusher like we did in Miles Sanders a week ago. There's a lot to work on right now. The team comes in 4-4, and over the course of a season, teams aren't always the same team throughout. Some teams get worse, some teams get better, and some teams can't really decide who they are. But with 2 straight losses, including a heartbreaking division game last week, we really need to start making some improvements on the defensive side of the football, or this is going to be a very long season. Sam Howell has been extremely turnover prone in his short time as a starter. He has 15 interceptions coming into this game. If there's ever a chance for the defense to get back on track, a matchup like this at home, you hope, would bring about that change. So let's get this week underway, everybody. It is Game 9 coming out of the bye, and we are underway. And it'll be kneeled in the end zone as Howell leads out the Commander offense at the 25. Running back is Devin Singletary. They come out offset eye on 1st and 10 and look to run it. And Singletary gets stacked up. There is nothing there. There are still a lot of injuries impacting our Saints. Of course, Kamara's done for the year. Brian Bressee's still not back. As Howell lays it in for Curtis Samuel downfield. It's a hookup of 18. In the pistol now. Howell back to pass and cut. That is the tight end Noah Fant. They got scary Terry McLaurin slot left, 3rd down. Check down to the running back, and Singletary does not get there. Looks like the Saints defense picks up an opening drive stop. Now let's see if they can start strong offensively now. They have Jawan Jennings on the field getting a start today as Chris Olave makes the catch for a gain of 4. But Josh Reynolds was traded last week, so Jennings now one of the veterans of this receiving room. Nice run for Kendre Miller. It's a gain of 8 to start his day. Ball is up to the 36, and again on the crossing pattern, that's Chris Olave. It's enough for a 1st down. They go 3 wide. Pearman in the game now, and Carr throws his way. Jacoby Pearman turns it up and gets very close to a 1st down. They're into Commander territory and run the draw. It's Miller. Good block by the center. That's Evan Brown getting into the 2nd level, and he continues to replace the injured Eric McCoy. 1st and 10, a lot of time, and Carr takes off. Sliding ahead to the 25. He is close to a 1st down. Good opening drive. Now off the fake. Carr launching off the mark for Jawan Jennings, who would have walked in for 6. 3rd and 1. Miller, 1st down, following Taysom Hill. He's down to the 11. 32 on 4 carries. They stick with the offset eye. Miller this time doesn't go far. This is a really talented front line for the Commanders. Jonathan Allen makes that play. On the roll now and through the hands of Jacoby Pearman. This falls incomplete. And after an impressive start, they're met with 3rd and 10. Here's the rush, and Carr lost the football. And the Saints keep it and will be forced to kick. A 3-0 start for the Saints as the first quarter already winds down. Howell to his left, now fires it long, hooking up with Devin Singletary in Saints territory. Howell's a risk taker. Those plays will happen from time to time, but he also has 15 INTs for a reason. Pass caught by Terry McLaurin, this goes for 6. He'll fake it to Singletary, and under pressure, Howell decides he'll play it safe this time. Met with third down. Only a 4-man rush, and wide open. That's a catch for Samuel, and a first down. Third down's been an issue all year for this defense. They are showing some different fronts here, but wide open, Singletary down to the 1. Well, Howell is 7 of 8. The Commanders are on the move. Just a half yard away now, and Singletary is in for the touchdown. Excellent job receiving, but it's a run that caps things off. Commanders 7-3 here in the second quarter. Carr gets it out there. That's caught by Chris Olave. Getting up to midfield here in a hurry. And the Saints will run it, and Miller runs directly into the waiting defender. Motion here from Jennings. It's 3rd and 10, and the pressure again getting to Carr. This is one of those lines where you're probably not going to have the chance to throw a lot of downfield passes. 3rd and long is going to be a problem. Howell slings it outside. Singletary with a busy day through the air already, close to a first. Howell from the 31 never felt the rush, and he is sacked by Jordan Howden. We know we've got a blitz if we want to get a pass rush going, and it made some big plays for us a week ago. 3rd and long, more pressure, sacked. There's James Houston. And one of the better sequences of late for this Saint defense. A 7-3 game in good field position, and it is dumped off. Here's Kendre Miller as Carr avoids the sack. But you've certainly got a game plan around this front four. They're a very good group. Carr's on the roll and has nowhere to go but out of bounds. Even 3rd and 8. This is a tricky spot for the offense as Carr is under pressure and heaves a pass that is intercepted by Derek Forrest. He wanted Chris Olave and threw it up with Forrest lurking, waiting for Olave to come across the middle. First takeaway of the day. Commanders lead and run it left. Not much here for Singletary. He meets Pete Werner. Showing pressure on 3rd down. They will bring the corner, and the pass is caught. First down. Terry McLaurin. That was thrown right over the rookie James Bolden. Now Commanders into plus territory, and it's Singletary. Stiff arms a defender, taken off, and he will score from 40 yards out. And the Commanders take a 2-score advantage in this one on their longest run of the day. And the Saints' run defense had been looking respectable up until that moment. 4.5 to go. Saints clearly struggling to open this game as Miller doesn't go far. 2nd down for Derek Carr. Across the middle and caught. Chris Olave, first down. A little over 3 minutes until halftime. Off the fake. Downfield and knocked away from a diving Jawan Johnson. Somebody I'd like to see us utilize more, and it hasn't happened yet. Again, it's 3rd down, and this pass is caught by Jawan Jennings. His biggest contribution of the season. Is that his first catch? The Saints have it now in Commander territory and have struggled to get Miller going following the first 4 carries. Carr feels the inside rush and dumps it out to Miller for a short gain. but again met with third down. They will face a blitz now. Carr stands in, delivers short, and it will be fourth down. With the offense looking to stay on the field. Trying to keep this drive moving. Carr will throw and dumps it out to Miller for the first down. So the clock's gone inside a minute. Saints trying to end this half with points. Carr time to throw and caught by Johnson. He takes him down to the 3. Now running some clock here, anticipating Washington getting the ball again, but Miller doesn't get in. And because of all the time they ran, they really forced themselves now into pass mode. Carr gets it out for Jennings, and he missed him, and he was open. 3rd and goal. Back to pass, pressure on, Carr throws it away. And it's now 4th and goal from inside the 1. And it looks like they're going to go for it again. Now Carr lines up under center, jumbo personnel. He sneaks and scores the touchdown. Just getting in, and the Saints cut into this lead right before halftime. Not a great half, but trying to finish it strong anyway. And the final seconds coming off the clock here as Howell is blitzed, but finds Noah Fant with 1 second left. They might have a chance to go to the end zone now. The Saints continue to bring pressure. A duck downfield, caught by Jahan Dotson, but it ends the first half regardless. 14-10. Commanders definitely outplayed us in the first half, but I like how we finished offensively. Took a couple 4th down conversions to get it done. Meanwhile, here is one of the best games on the week. With the NFC West matchup, you have San Francisco over Arizona at the half, while the Cardinals lead that division. San Francisco trying to cut into that slim lead. I think it was very big for us to get that touchdown to close the half, because the last thing you want to do is find yourself trailing and one-dimensional when you're facing a front 4 like this. And we've already shown we're having trouble matching up with them. But the Saints start the second half, and Carr feels the pressure again. It's Montez Sweat, and if it wasn't him, it was going to be somebody else. Quick 3 and out for the Saints to start the third quarter. Handoff, Singletary breaks the tackle and still gains nothing. He has a 40-yard run, but not much else on his carries. Changes direction and then is taken down by Paulson Adebo. Brings up third down. Saints do bring an extra man, and the pass is caught. That's Samuel, and a first down. Sam Howell now 12 of 13 through the air. He's taking care of the football. Singletary trying to power through Lattimore to no avail. It's another no gain. Forcing Howell to the air on second down, and this pass gets knocked away by Adebo. Nice job there, matched up with Curtis Samuel. Third down again. Protecting the sticks better. It's checked down, and Singletary's wrapped up by Tommy Tomlinson. So we're seeing a little more cover 2 on these third downs, and the occasional blitz, of course. Chase McLaughlin now. This is a 53-yard try that he manages to keep inside the right post. So a 17-10 game as the Saints take over. Ball at their own 35, and the pass is hauled in by Jawan Johnson. After a gain of 6, they'll try another run, and Miller goes nowhere. That's Bobby Wagner on the tackle. He came over in the offseason. Third down now for Carr, and he'll do it himself, running up to midfield. Saints stay in the shotgun on first down. Miller with some space now, and a good run of 8 on first down. Needs some better first down plays for sure. Now they'll get the rookie, Brian Johnson, involved, and he gets 7, and they make their way into field goal range. With motion, it's flipped to Pearman. To the outside, he jets his way for a first down, and is taken down after a 13-yard reception, technically. Kind of a quiet game to this point for him. They try to toss it now to Miller. A new look in the running game. And that play was going nowhere. They lose 5. Carr to the end zone. He's got him! Touchdown! Jacoby Pearman. And here's why it's so hard to run man coverage against these bunch looks. It's so easy to get caught in traffic. And if you're caught for even a split second, all you're going to do is be chasing a guy like Jacoby Pearman. There's no chance. And the game is now tied. Singletary on the run. He gets around 4. Third quarter winding down. A third and a short one. Singletary close and enough for the first. Not sure he got it, but it's a hard play to challenge. Caught on a sliding attempt. And there is Jahan Dotson. Sam Howell continues a very efficient day as Singletary is wrapped up now by James Bolden. We got 1 or 2 more plays to go here in the third, and Howell, clean pocket, he dumps it for Singletary, who's been his favorite receiver. We're still seeing the Saints have trouble to create a pass rush without getting tricky. Third and short now. It's a run and a first down for Devin Singletary. 86 yards on the ground with that long 40-yarder earlier in the day. Up the middle and stuffed by Nathan Shepard. So at least we're doing a good job on first down. Stepping up and running with it. Here's Howell. He's close to the first and slides, keeping himself safe at the 22. Commanders keep getting into third and short. And the quick throw is hauled in by Noah Fant. Again, good day on third down against this Saints defense. 14 yards out and pressured. The pass is caught and Singletary's down to the 1. Shepard applied the pressure, but Howell makes a great play. Now from inside the 1. Howell fires a strike. Caught by Noah Fant. Touchdown, Commanders. And it's a 7-point lead once again here in the fourth. New Orleans football trying to avoid a 3-game losing streak. And Carr dumps it outside as Miller is slammed down after a 5-yard gain. Off the fake again. Carr's got time. He throws, finding Taysom Hill. He got him for the big play in Commander territory. Saints on the move. Another play fake. Carr rolling right and all by himself, Jawan Jennings. 3 straight play fakes and they're all the way down to the Commander 13. First and 10. And the counter that the Commanders are ready for, and Miller gets nothing. 7:36 to go. They fake it to Miller. Dumped out, and perfect coverage on the play. Jamin Davis with the great speed to get outside on Pearman. So they go to third down and 10. And Carr steps up. He gets drilled by Chase Young. And it's a short gain. But a field goal doesn't help here very much. It's 4th and 6. They will go for it. They have Jawan Jennings by himself on the right. Carr to throw. End zone off the mark for Chris Olave. Well covered on the play. They're going to give their best playmaker a chance. And he's just not able to make the play. Good job by Emmanuel Forbes. 6:12 to go here in the fourth. Commanders backed up inside their 10, and Singletary's brought down for a loss by Tony Adams, making his second start with the Saints. In his own end zone, pass goes out to McLaurin. Good throw by Howell. And it sets up 3rd and 5. Saints have been looking for a 3rd down stop. They bring the pressure, and Howell is sacked. Paulson Adebo off the edge. And they'll get the football back. Let's see if they can get good field position, too. It's punted out of the end zone. Returnable for Pierman. Had to get it at the shoestrings. And does not get a great return. We're down to 4 and change left to go. It is a run with Miller inside and gets popped at the end by Wagner. After a gain of 7. Carr double clutching and launching this pass that Johnson cannot grab. Well covered again. From the 50, a run with Miller. He's close. They don't give him the 1st down. It'll be 4th and inches, New Orleans. 3 minutes to go. Under center and sneaking. I don't know if he got it. And Jonathan Allen just stuffed Derek Carr. He does not convert on 4th and inches. And this was even shorter than what he needed on the touchdown to end the first half. And the Commanders take over. That's a catch. Close play, though. Gain of 6. On the handoff, not much for Singletary. And a 3rd down again where they'll show pressure. Here they come! Howell can't escape! Sacked by Demario Davis. The Saints are going to give themselves another chance. But now they start at their own 22. It's a play fake. Carr has Olave, and he missed him wide open. They bunch up the receivers on the left. 2nd and 10. Can't connect with Jawan Johnson. Not sure what happened that time, but now you're met with 3rd and 10. Downfield, big collision, incomplete for Olave. And it's 4th and 10. The Saints do have all of their timeouts. They come out with 3 receivers. Olave, he's out of the game right now. And they just took a delay of game. And I think now they're going to be punting the football. They've got to score, and they're going to trust their defense to get them one more stop, it appears. The defense has picked up a couple stops in a row, and now the Commanders from the 39 will look to end the game. They come out in the eye. Singletary, right side, and stuffed by A.J. Epinesa. 1:30 to go in the game. Singletary running inside. He is slammed down by Foskey, and it's 3rd and 9. Saints need one more chance. They've got to get the stop here. Howell, middle, caught! 1st down, Noah Fant. And that is your ball game. Got it past James Bolden. Fant with the tough sliding catch. The Commanders come into New Orleans and deal the Saints their 3rd consecutive loss. And we have fallen from 4-2 to 4-5. It's not going well for us right now, and despite a better effort from the defense, it's not enough in a 24-17 loss. I know this play is going to be a big topic of discussion here, not going forward on the 4th and 10. At this point, I felt I was way more confident in us forcing a 3-and-out versus getting a conversion there without Olave, especially when I was expecting him to be out there prior to calling the play. But 3rd and 10 wasn't good. 4th and 10 wasn't going to be any easier for us, so after getting a couple stops, I felt like we could stop them running 3 times in a row. And actually, I thought we played great run defense today outside of one play. But with the game on the line, they threw it on 3rd down. We did not blitz that time. and we gave up the first down. We definitely don't want to have James Bolden, though, in those situations here as a rookie. He's just not skilled enough in coverage. And that was actually a really tough play. Like, the ball wasn't even close to his reach or anything. I think that the earlier play on a throw to McLaurin was one where I'm like, a better linebacker probably knocks that pass down, prevents that conversion. You know, it's the growing pains when you want to play a guy who's probably not ready for this role, but you just want to get him the experience. So this was definitely a frustrating one. It was apparent early on their front four was going to be too much for us to handle. I wanted to run the football, and it worked for about 4 plays. And after that, it never got going again. Kendre Miller falls less than 10 yards shy of his breakout goal. So that's insult to injury here, on top of the loss and now a 3-game losing streak. We do get the Buccaneers next week, and we played well against them in week 1. Jason Tracy's been a mess this year, but, you know, I think we're capable of losing to them. So we've got to find a way to play a much better game. We just haven't been very good the last 3 weeks. The Ravens, on the other hand, have been very good. They had a 3-touchdown day from Lamar Jackson, all 3 of those going to Zay Flowers in their dominant victory. And then you've got Atlanta topping Carolina. So it's one of those weeks where we didn't win, but we didn't necessarily get further away from the division lead or anything, as Bryce Young had a disaster game. And the Falcons have now beaten the Cowboys and Panthers in back-to-back weeks. We did do some new things defensively. I wanted to add some stuff to the playbook because default, a lot of these playbooks are super vanilla. Like just getting some solid safety blitzes without having to call a zone blitz, because I'd much rather be man blitzing in a lot of cases. I wanted to get some different fronts, some different alignments, so we can try to see what works against each team when it comes to preventing linemen getting into the second level and just plugging gaps a little bit more efficiently with the talent that we have. So today was a step in the right direction there, at least stopping the run. I think it helped a lot of the defensive linemen actually make more plays. Like Nathan Shepard, AJ Epinesa had some really clean run stops. It's something to build upon, but we've got to do a lot more, even to beat a team like Tampa. So let's see if the losing streak comes to an end next week, because this team is desperate for it. And with that, everybody, thank you for watching and supporting the Saints franchise. There is much more on the way. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Y'all take care, and have a happy new year.